welcome to AR Inferno Reacts. This is our bi-weekly version of the podcast where Christopher dashes the hopes and dreams of upcoming AI filmmakers and artists by reacting to and providing advice for improving their latest works, and all artists having consented to be incinerated in the Inferno. I select the videos for Christopher to react to, and he has no idea the ones I picked. My name is Kate Bly. I'm an X-Spaces host and freelance web designer and photographer.
I am Christopher Bryant. I am a digital artist. I've been that way for 26 years. It's incurable. And yeah, I'm here to watch some videos. And if you want your videos to be reacted in the same way that we're doing right here, right now on this show at this moment, go ahead and drop them. If you're on X, drop them in the replies. And if you're not on X, if you're on YouTube, go into the description box below, hit the X link, and drop it there.
All right, sounds good. Let's get into it. So the first video we have is from Jur at Eccentricism Art. His handle on X is at Eccentricism Art. And he says, a little late, but here's my latest, and it's a little different for me. It's called OctoHunt. And the commentary is they have crossed the galaxy where one is the hunter, one is the hunted. And he made this with VO2. And he says, sound on. So when you're watching the video, make sure you do that.
Yes.
Ready when you are.
He managed to get VO before me, so that may or may not color my review, but, can't do anything about jealousy. Let's go. Okay, I'm going to let it play, actually, because I thought I was noticing some, completely different ships, but maybe it's two separate ships. Dark ship, light ship. Pretty. You can't hear him at all. It's just it's good.
Yeah, that was really good sound design, and the detail here is just incredible. And I don't know if we watched anything with VO2 in these submissions, so
I don't think so.
Wow. I mean, look at this detail. It's just pretty remarkable.
Yeah, and it's a good choice for a species to put in a robotic body, because if any species is that intelligent, it might actually be.
Yeah, this could be reality.
Octopi.
So, yeah.
Octopi?
Yeah.
Octopi have. Nope, now he's got 2 guns. And now he has 1 gun. Or they're just flashlights. Does he have a gun and a flashlight, or does he have 2 flashlights? Suspense. Lemurs. Is that a lemur?
Yeah, I think so.
Kind of dragging a little bit here. Blue blood. Blue.
Oh, okay. That was interesting. So that's a little detail there.
Actually, I just made that up. I have no idea.
Oh, no, I think that's actually, which also would be a fun one to do as an AI alien, is the horseshoe crab.
Yes.
That's the one that has the special blood. I think it's blue, and it's used in a lot of medicine. Yeah.
Oh, all right. I'm going to try some of that. All right, here we go. Sorry, that didn't work. Well, let me try that again.
Okay. So I think there might have been, on my end anyway, there was a little bit of lag. It's probably just loading issues and has nothing to do with the
okay, let's try it again. Let's try it again with hair dryer firing, take 2. No, too bad.
Okay. Yeah, a little mini, what are they called? The flamethrowers. Yeah.
Yes.
The octopus's worst weapon, right? Because they become a delicious charred delight.
Yes. So, good overall. Maybe reading is not great for the internet. You know how people are. Like I can read it, it's fine, whatever. But I would think about cutting the runtime down, maybe in half, and cutting a lot of the dialogue out. Not all of it, but like just the bare bones. I think that would be good because it does kind of drag on a little bit.
Yeah, the part when he was hunting down the crash victim, I guess, is what was happening.
Yeah,
that could have maybe had some other shots incorporated, like close-ups of, him maneuvering with his like tentacle, like, because I saw there was a little joystick in there, or like just some detail shots, and it was just all these establishing shots the whole time.
Yeah.
So that might have I did like the close-up of the feet going through the mud, though. That was good.
Yeah, that was a good shot.
So, yeah.
So yeah, a little bit of pacing issues, not too bad. Solid video.
And just so cool to see Vio too. I mean, that was really incredible, like awesome.
Yeah, not bad as far as like consistency goes, because it's text to video only for now, I believe.
That's incredible. Yeah, and that opening sequence was really cool of the crashing spaceship.
Okay, so we good here. So
how many cretins out of 10 are you going to give it?
5 cretins out of 10. And if you cut it down time-wise, about half, it'll be 10 cretins out of 10.
Okay.
10 crates out of 10.
All right. So make sure you go to Eccentricism Art below this video and watch the full one for yourself and give him some likes and comments to let him know that you saw it here. So there we go. All right. So our next submission is from Mike Mozart, artist Mimo on X. It's at Jeepers Media. And this here is My Frankenstein Reborn, a sample test reel with a placeholder voice. He notes, this is going to be a 20-episode web series, 10 minutes each. Everyone ends with a cliffhanger. Wow, this is an ambitious project. So he says he has the first season scripted, 4 complete seasons planned with synopsis for series in each episode. Wolf Mike Mozart. So this is really exciting. I'm looking forward to this. Let's see how it is.
Yeah, absolutely. We need to see more of this kind of stuff. So here we go.
Not a day goes by I don't think of her. Not a day goes by I don't wonder, who am I really? And why did this beautiful woman become drawn to me and love me? It's all very confusing. It's all very terrifying. I didn't intend to fall in love. It just happened, as love often does, but I'm not a normal person. I don't even know where I was born or when. Just I was brought back to life by Dr. Victor Frankenstein. I am his monster. The AI learning neural implants in my brain brought me back to life and allowed me to gather all of the knowledge the world has to offer. Except, who was I? What was my real name before I entered Frankenstein's laboratory? I have not found it in all the world's knowledge.
I do have pecs. Check them out.
My desire to escape from this rural Maine laboratory was facilitated by his untimely death, falling down a steep cliff and hitting the rocks and the pounding waves below.
Okay, all right. You know what could have communicated that he fell down the steep cliffs to the water below is if you saw him fall down the steep cliffs to the water below.
I stole his identity. I live well on his money. But can a woman really love a monster? How can I tell her? Please, have pity on me. This is my story. I am
What are you talking about? He looks like a GQ model. What is the problem here? I don't understand. Technically, I'm dead. I don't care.
Reborn.
Try again and consider this. You could have done all of that with no dialogue because, we already know the story, right? And if you can convey that without any voiceover, and I think you can, I think we'd be better off for it.
Yeah, interesting. Yeah, because the narration thing is a common thing when maybe you can't get something else to work or something, right? Because it's like, okay, this isn't working, so I'll just do a voiceover. I think we talked about this before. I don't know if it was on the last show or it was just us in a private conversation, but that has come up.
Yeah, I mean, it may not be possible all the time, but you'd be surprised at what you can do just by putting in context clues. A lot of what we saw was pretty clear what was happening, so not always necessary to be, throwing in constant exposition.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I'm wondering because we know the story now that we watched this whole little reel, and the beginning I was very confused by it because I did watch this without sound on, just to get a little preview before we recorded the show, and I didn't know I said Frankenstein, and then I'm watching the visuals, and it didn't make sense to me what was going on, or Frankenstein's monster is this guy. It didn't add up. And you kind of notice that too about the visual, what he looks like. He's perfect. And I guess it kind of makes sense when you find out that he's an AI robot creation kind of midway through. But I don't know. There must be some way you can reveal that earlier on, a little bit of his skin falling off or something in one of the scenes.
I mean, there was a shot where you could see some kind of circuitry going on the side of his head, but that was very brief. Right.
Yeah. And that was kind of towards the middle, but I don't know. I like the ambition of the project that he has. So it's pretty exciting. I hope it works out. And I think this is just like he said, it was, what was his words? A sample test reel. So, he's feeling it out.
Yeah, okay. Nice. 10 sets of 10 abs out of 10.
Yes, keep the abs for sure. All right, let's go ahead to the next video. Okay, our next video here is from AI Wiz at AIWiz24 on X. And he says, "Unleash the beast. The storm has arrived. The energy is unleashed. One sip and the transformation begins. Watch the Ultimate Monster Energy AI commercial now."
All right, here we go.
In the heart of the storm, energy awakens. Raw power surges through the darkness. Unleash the unstoppable force. One sip and the beast is unleashed. Feel the charge and embrace the power. Unleash the beast within.
Okay. So I guess this is a spec ad. It's pretty good for what it is. Audio levels were a little kind of uneven. The voice should probably be a little higher than the music. They were kind of blended together for a little bit there, but other than that, it was okay. And didn't blow my mind, but it was fine. Yeah. What did you think?
Yeah, I think it's a cool concept to do these kind of little short AI videos and using your own creativity and then tying it to a brand in an interesting way to just get some attention. I actually think that's a brilliant idea and a good strategy if that's the kind of work you want to do. If the advertising is that direction you want to go, then I think it's a super cool. I will say if you do that, it should be near perfection. And you could even just make it 10 seconds in the most perfect ad you've ever seen. Because when you do I think, in my opinion, when it's an advertising piece, that's at a very higher level now that you're comparing your work to. And it doesn't have to be a Super Bowl ad that's 2 minutes long. 10 seconds, 15 seconds, right? What's the typical ad?
30 seconds to 15 seconds, something like that.
Yeah. Yeah. And you can make that look amazing and brilliant. And at least it has that look. I think this is like super cool. And I could see it being cut down to that kind of length. And then just everything we're going from lightning bolt, boom, right to the someone taking a sip, like just boom, 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 boom.
Yeah.
And we get it like all fast. There's no pauses. The voice maybe says one thing that resonates with us and we remember, like if you're going to do advertising research, I think Grok, probably with the new Grok, you could talk to Grok about this stuff and really get like the Mad Men, like masterclass on advertising pieces and put out some incredible work. So it's pretty exciting to think about.
And I would suggest that, you're using AI here, so you want to make something memorable, something that stands out from your average Monster Energy drink commercial, like go wild with it, go nuts. Like I wouldn't try to make it look like any other Monster Energy. You should make it memorable in a way that's kind of wild, right? Because you have that ability with AI. So just go for it. Make something nuts. Make something funny, or just in your face, whatever. Like it's an energy drink. There should be some energy there.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, you should be thinking about things that it would cost them millions of dollars to produce if they wanted to make the shot in reality and do that. Someone taking a sip with the can. Yeah, I thought that was really good because it showed, like people enjoying the drink, which I think is important. But like they probably have like shots of that ready to go for any ad campaign. So it's not a big deal. But yeah, pushing that envelope to where it's like, oh, we need AI for this to pull it off.
Right.
Yeah, that's a good point, Christopher. Okay, so I think that got me excited because I love advertising and everything like that. So I really enjoyed it.
Are you energized now?
I'm energized, yeah. How many sips of Monster Energy drink would you give this one?
All the sips, 10 sips out of 10.
All right, yeah. Okay, so let's go to the next video. Next up is Mark Day at Mark Day Comedy on X, and this is titled Valentine's at Burning Man.
Here we go.
Met you at sunrise, covered in dust. Said you're a DJ, oh sweetie, frankly join the club. Your crystal healing's cute and your chakras seem aligned. But does your RV generator run past 8:45? Be my burner, baby, be my burner, Valentine. Don't know your real name, and frankly, that's just fine. Be my burner, baby, let's keep it loose and hip for a radical temporary situationship. Like a broke down mutant vehicle, we both know this ain't going far. Don't need your TED talk on polyamory on top of an art car. Yes, I'd love to watch you DJ. It'd be quite the thing to see.
If you have thoughts, you can pause the video.
That's it.
If you have thoughts, you should chime in.
Yeah, I don't have any thoughts. There's no thoughts coming through my brain right now.
Well, my thought is when I saw the visuals, the song, this is not the song that came to mind. The song style, like a 50s song.
Sounds good.
Yeah, it's cool. I don't hate the song.
Yeah, it sounds legit. Like a good song.
Yeah, and it's got some funny lyrics too, tying to Burning Man, which is interesting. So what are you thinking of the visuals so far?
They're a little samey. They're fine, but they're a little samey so far. But we'll see.
Okay.
I've got somewhere else to be. Oh, darling, I'm no sparkle pony. But you
I like that both the men and women are wearing bras. That's good. Some of these people in these shots, like this one right here, this guy should be wearing a bra and isn't wearing a bra.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Better not be a tent camper. This lady, she's got a thing called standards. Just a place to stay that's comfortable and cool. Got no desire to join your goddamn polycule. Be my burner, baby.
What the fuck is a polycule? Do I even want to know?
I can look that up while we're watching. Yeah.
Be my burner, Valentine. Don't know your real name, and frankly, that's just fine. I'm kidding, baby. We'll make the perfect burner couple. Just the right mix of anxiety.
I have the definition of polycule.
Okay.
A group of people who are in consensual, non-monogamous relationships with each other. Seems a little confusing, but that's what that word means.
Okay. See, I feel like we don't need a fancy word for that, but whatever. All right, here we go. I mean, it's good. It's good for the lyrics, obviously. We don't.
Yeah, it was a good word. It stood out, right?
Yeah.
And a little bit of trouble. What's that? We should come back next year and get married at the trash fence. Let's do another bump and try to manifest some common sense.
Okay, well, the only thing I was wanting was more fire because this is Burning Man, so I want to see fire in the background of like everything.
Yeah, Burning Man would be good at Burning Man.
But I think that maybe is crass to say because do they burn it on the last night or something? Like I may just be ignorant to the whole festivities, but
I assume they keep it going the whole time, but maybe not. I don't know.
Yeah, this is what you call a tell when someone doesn't know the answer to that. I think we're meant for each other. Overall impressions, things that you were hoping to see or didn't see or you enjoyed.
Like it was all very samey, so maybe more varied shots, more things happening. It doesn't have to be like two characters that are the same throughout the thing, but like other things happening than just like we watched this whole thing. It's 2 minutes and 6 seconds long, and I couldn't tell you what any of those people looked like. Like it was all very just kind of blended together. Like it was using the same prompt. And I don't know how much of this is actually like photography versus what was actually there. I mean, maybe they are all the same. I have no idea.
Mm-hmm.
There we go.
Okay.
10 polycules out of 10.
That's a lot. That's a busy house. All right. So our final video here is from Jen Magnetic at Jen Magnetic on X. And this video comes with a little commentary here. The singularity must be near. Just look what we can do right now with a little help from AI. We can create worlds and make dreams come to life. This is not the end of human creativity. It's the beginning of a golden creative age where anyone can create worlds and inspire others to do the same. This is Magnetic Dreams Episode 1, art inspired by the 1995 anime film titled Memories. A quote from Willy Wonka here, "We are the music makers. We are the dreamers of dreams."
All right, let's see this tree. Did I see that right? It's the landscape in the background moving with them. Yep. So good object lesson on what not to do. Don't leave this in if you didn't do that on purpose, and I'm assuming you did not do that on purpose.
Now I have a question. So I mean, the song's lovely and everything, but there isn't any other sound effects or sound design happening.
Mhm.
So I don't know if that's the style of inspiration that he's took from or she took from for to make this. But I feel like it could have just that a little bit of like the robot, and the train going by.
Yeah.
Little thing. It doesn't even have to be big. I don't know.
Just
That's
something.
just something I'm observing. I don't know, but that might be a design choice, so you can ignore that as well.
I'm going to make a prediction here and see. We're going to see another different robot and another different portal. Let's see what happens. I can't wait.
Well, I saw one person's face, so I'm assuming that's a character that we need to remember. I hope.
Castle. Robot. This isn't a episode of a show. There's no characters being developed. No.
There's no location that's being developed. We've seen
story.
like 10 different locations. Yeah, there's no story. We're just in some futuristic planet, I think, and it's a lot to cover and get us invested in.
Yeah. I assume it's kind of like a pastiche. It's just like, kind of an ode to this kind of style. And it gets the style down very well. But, and it's good for that. But that's about it. Like,
Yeah, you have to make us care about it. Like, I can get into any kind of a story, I don't even have to speak the language, right? So, but and visuals can do it. They do it a lot. So.
And if there is a story in here, I'm not sure what it is.
Yeah, I have no idea.
It's a futuristic fantasy story about people that have robots and portals.
Yeah. Is it good? Is it bad? I don't know.
Visually, it's great.
No, I mean, like just the overall the theme. Like, is this a good positive theme or a negative theme? That the robots are bad? Are they good? I have no idea. It's very neutral in that way.
Well, the music is telling me that it's a good thing and a nice thing, and it's a good place to be with robots.
Yeah, okay. Fair enough, yeah. The face of the robot was a little ominous, so. And it was muscular, too, for some reason.
If you're gonna have a robot, you might as well give it abs, right? It's like a through line.
It's a little intimidating, I want my robot a little bit chunkier so I feel good about myself. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm looking good.
Yeah. Well,
compared to this robot.
It is going to be like a multi-ton robot.
So yeah, this I could see as a potential trailer, right, for the series. I don't see it as an episode
I
because
don't
there's
see
no
it as a
story.
trailer because there's not consistent characters or a consistent
Yeah.
place.
No, I'm using that term very loosely, but
Right.
it's certainly not an episode of a series. I just don't.
Right.
I have no connection to it. Yeah. So for me, yeah, music video maybe
I
is a
guess,
better term for it.
All right. 10 robots walking into portals out of 10.
Do you want to watch the last 30 seconds?
No.
Okay. Yeah. Submit again. And, all this feedback is we want to see people do better. That's why we did this show.
Yes.
Because you have all the tools at your fingertips right now, not just for creating imagery, but to learn about what makes a good movie, what makes a good film, what makes a good short film. You can take a master class in an afternoon by just chatting with AI and really take an idea and get it as good as you possibly can from a narrative point of view, right? And understanding the visuals technically. You could take an art class with AI, and learn why stuff works and why it doesn't. I mean, so much. You don't have to go to college for it anymore. It's really an amazing opportunity, and we want to encourage people to do that, I think.
Yes. Visually, this is great. It's just we need something more in order to be invested and I assume for anybody to be invested, it's just like the bar has been raised so high, the visuals just don't cut it anymore. So you got to up your game, which I think you can do. I mean,
yeah. And I don't think it's fair to compare a video to another AI video anymore. I think you have to compare yourself to what's mainstream now. So go look at what's being created in the mainstream for someone that's an animated series that's on Netflix, that's on TV, and compare your work to that. Because AI stuff now can be pretty good, close to what they're producing. And that should be the benchmark for what you're doing, people. And if you can't do a 3-minute video, then do a 10-second video and make it that good.
Yeah, work your way up. But I understand it's fun to throw clips together and, just throw some music in there. And it's just for fun, that kind of thing. But if you want to make something better, there needs to be consistency going on in the place and the story, if there is a story.
Yeah. So, and I'm not saying everything I put out is a gem. A lot of my stuff's experimental. That's what it is. And then stuff when I'm really proud of it and work hard on, I put it out there as a finished piece. But
yeah, sometimes I just put out tests and that's fine. And if that's what that is, that's fine too. But if you want to make it better, I think you can do that. Do you want to create stunning, groundbreaking AI videos? Then check out Lumina Labs Dream Machine, one of the top image-to-video and text-to-video AI models on the market today. I would personally call it the best on the market today, with Ray 2 currently. We all use and highly recommend Luma Labs. Use our special link to directly support the show.
Yes, thank you everyone for your submissions today. It was a really educational episode. Lots of great tips from Christopher and then a few from me. I'm glad I can add a little bit contributions to this. It's a lot of fun to see your work. And if you'd like to be featured in our next episode of AI Inferno Reacts, well, we're going to be recording that in 2 weeks. So make sure you submit your videos below this post, wherever you see this video, or follow the link in the description to find the appropriate post on X to drop your videos, and you could be featured in the next episode of AI Inferno Reacts. All right, so any final thoughts on today's episode, Christopher, before we sign off?
Polycule.
Yes, we learned a new word, and it was a very educational episode. I really enjoyed it. I think every time we do one of these, we wonder, what are we going to see that's new, that's different, that's going to change, add some new information, provide some value for people who are watching, and somehow something new we get to see and talk about. So we really enjoy doing these, and we hope to see your videos soon.
Yes, I did see an octopus in a robot body, so that was pretty awesome. So
that was such an awesome concept.
Yes.
Okay, thanks everybody for watching, and join us next Saturday for our X Space AI Inferno, where we're going to talk about one of the hot AI topics. We're going to dissect it, get into it. I don't know what it'll be. So just make sure you're following us wherever you're watching this so that you don't miss that recording and you can join in. All right. Well, thank you. Have a
Thank you
great
for
day,
watching.
everybody.